right, so we're here in the green room. It's our Holtz, what would typically be a Monday makeover, but you know, it was a long weekend, so we did it on a Tuesday. I'm seated with Heather Madden. How's it going?
I'm good.
Good. Have you been inside the studio here at 87 George Street before?
I've been in the studio audience, but never back this far.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's different.
It's not as magical as you might think, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you emailed in and requested that we choose you for our Monday makeover, and it's because it's been an interesting year, hasn't it?
It definitely has.
Okay, so with the implementation of full-day kindergarten, that was great news for a lot of parents because it saves on daycare costs, but that meant something very different for you, right?
It definitely did. The school that I was working in did daycare. Actually had to close the daycare because they needed the classroom space to put the full-day kindergarten in.
Okay, and so then you went through the ups and downs of trying to find a new space to house the daycare, and it didn't work out. So what did they end up doing with the daycare?
They ended up closing it completely down.
Okay. So we're going to do a bit of a overhaul here today, give Heather a new look, and what are you going to do once you get your new look?
Go out and look for a new job.
Yeah, and do you want to stay in daycare, or are you thinking maybe a switch might be in order?
I'd like to stay in daycare, but if nothing happens with that, I'd definitely switch.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you like?
I like administrative jobs and like offices and doing different filing stuff.
All right, so there you go. If you're looking for a daycare worker, administrative assistant, Heather might just be your lady. And gosh, she's going to be looking good in the workplace because we've got Holtz, what would you be, a hairstylist?
Yes, of course.
David Doe, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
All right, so what are we doing with Heather here today?
Well, we're cutting about 4 to 5 inches. We're giving it a lot of layers. We did some really funky color around here, just a little peekaboo to match with the other tones of coppers that we did in her hair.
Right.
I want to give her something still long, but very fun for her age, and just wanted the color to make her eyes pop because she has beautiful blue eyes, and it totally worked out.
And
just love it.
You've definitely accomplished that. What was the first thing that I said to you when I saw your hair color?
That my eyes really popped.
Blue eyes are the best, right?
Yeah.
That orange really makes them pop. Now, how did you feel when you heard that he was going to take off 4 or 5 inches?
I was okay with it. I'm used to long, and I've had short hair before, so.
All right. You've gone both ways, so there you go. That's always nice for you, too, right? When you get a makeover winner who's up for anything.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely much easier.
Yeah. How did you choose to go with the streak? Did you bring it up, or did Heather suggest she might want to do something like that?
I brought it up just because I thought it needed something fun, because we did the 2 tones of coppers, like just a lighter tone on top and darker at the bottom, but I just wanted like that piece that would be like, wow.
And now, right now, super hot ombre. We're seeing it everywhere, all different tones. Is this kind of a play on that?
It is kind of a play on that, but it's a bit different of a different application because I did a section of like lighter copper on top and the darker tone is like right underneath.
Okay.
So they do blend in together and create a bit of an ombre look, but it's not necessarily the same technique.
Okay, and so for people who aren't familiar with ombre, how would you describe that look?
It's like a dip dye, almost like the ends are dipped in a different colors, sometimes lighter, most of the time lighter, sometimes darker.
Okay, so it can go either way. It can be dark top, light bottom, or vice versa.
Exactly.
You really have a lot of freedom with it, eh?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun to do.
Are there 2 colors if you were going to do ombre that you should absolutely stay away from?
I would stay probably away from like black and I guess really funky colors because they wash out really fast, but although they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, so they're a lot of fun, but then they wash away and you're kind of left with like a faded aftermath, right?
Yes, exactly, like kind of a bottom of the pool blue or like a light pink, and yes.
Okay, there. Bright colors and blacks, things to avoid when going ombre. All right, I'll let you get back to work with Heather. Heather will check in once more with her, and Holtz Spa makeup artist Tina is in the building as well, so we'll get some makeup tips. I want to know how to make blue eyes pop. Can you help? She's nodding her head. Yes. All right.